Hey y'all, it's me. I know it's been a while. It's been a few months since my last video, and it's been many months since I've been posting consistently on this channel. And there is a reason for that. I went through an entire pregnancy and I had a baby. The title is not clickbait. I am retiring from public trading. I'm closing down my Discord group, and I am no longer doing coaching calls or weekly Zoom calls, and essentially quit a career that I have been in for the last 4.5 years. I had to really sit with this, and I sat with it for months, many months. I want to say almost a year now I've been sitting with this decision. After years of teaching, doing live calls, running my Discord group every single day, helping thousands of people become profitable traders, thousands. That's a huge accomplishment for me. I take much more pride in the people that I've helped than in the money that I've made with this whole trading thing. Trading in so many ways has changed my entire life. It's changed the trajectory of my life. It's changed my mindset. It's changed how I look at money. It's changed how I operate in business. It's changed so many things, and I am forever grateful for the fact that I found trading back in 2020 and decided to go all in. Once I found trading and I bought a course and I just took it and I locked in. Literally, this was during the pandemic, so it wasn't that hard to lock in. I literally locked myself in my room for days until I learned it and started making money within a couple of weeks. I haven't been the same since. Quickly after learning about trading and making money with trading, I decided to teach trading because at the end of the day, I'm a teacher at heart. No matter what I decide to do career-wise, I'm always going to find a way to teach. But it is time that I officially retire from public trading. I was gonna come on camera a certain type of way. I have been putting off this video for a while, and I was like, oh no, I need to have my dress and I need to have my hair done and blah, blah, blah. And you guys know I like to come on camera a certain type of way, but I'm just like, you know what? I just need to put this out there because at the end of the day, I'm procrastinating. I started this teaching journey to showcase what's possible with trading, showcase how much money you can make, showcase what you can do when you put your mind to something, essentially. The things that I've been able to do and the people that I've been able to help over the years speak for itself. I feel like my mission has been accomplished in that regard. My courses have made me a lot of money. My trading courses have made me over $250,000. I'm going to explain the thought process behind retiring. Hopefully it'll make sense, and I'm going to try to not make it too long. I used to share my profits a lot, y'all. My profits that I was making from trading, not the profits from courses. Not blur out my account. I would show how much money I was making every day. I was really open with basically putting people in my pockets, in many words. And I did that for the first 3 years of teaching and promoting my courses. The courses sold themselves, basically, when I was doing that. People love profit proof. I didn't really understand just how much that alone was selling my courses until I stopped doing it, because it gave transparent inspiration and an actual number and figure to look up to and to aspire to get to. And they saw how quickly I was able to do it. I took people along with my trading journey, specifically on Instagram and in my Instagram stories from the beginning. I was posting when I was learning it. I was posting it when I earned my first dollar in gold. I showcased my first $10,000 from trading Bitcoin on Forex, and I took them along when I was learning stock options. I brought people along on the journey, and so people were able to see, and I kept all those things up on my Instagram highlights so people could go back and see the growth, and it was very inspiring to people. Over the last few years, I've been able to flip a lot of money. The thing is though, this skill will never go away. I am not going to stop trading. Trading and investing makes me too much money for me to stop, but I am retiring from public trading, from showcasing my trades, putting people in my trades with me, bringing people along my trading journey. I'm quitting that. What I was saying is the first 3 years, I took people along with me and I didn't blur any of my accounts. I didn't blur any of my numbers. And that was great from a selling perspective. From a marketing perspective, that was a fantastic decision. From a personal perspective, I increasingly became more uncomfortable with that. And so I was really having this issue internally with, how do I help people make money without showing them all that I got going on. So I decided to blur out certain things. I started to blur out dollar figures and only show the percentages to show people that no matter what account size you have, no matter how much money you're starting with, you can account this percentage by following these trades, by learning how to trade, blah, blah. And then also after the 3rd year of public trading, I decided to completely blur out my overall account balance. I no longer showed my overall account balance, and that is for personal privacy reasons. I'll be 100% honest with y'all. Once I started blurring the actual dollar amounts and account balance, the sales went down. My point is, I took a hit course sales wise by protecting my balances. And I was okay with that. But it did show me very, very clearly that people want to see the numbers. They want to know how much you're making. So it became more clear to me that if I am going to continue to trade publicly, I have to be 100% open with my money. That's one part of the puzzle, y'all. One part of the puzzle is me becoming increasingly uneasy with realizing that publicly trading comes with not a lot of financial privacy. Where I am in life and how I personally feel about that, I'm not okay with it. I'm just not. So that's one part of the puzzle. The other part of the puzzle as to why I'm retiring from public trading, I'm changing the way that I trade. And since I've been in mommy mode, again, I'm a new mother, so this is my first time doing this. I'm learning so many things and I'm enjoying every part of the process, but it's a lot of new. And in order for me to have a lot of time on my hands, which I need, I'm no longer interested in chasing candles. Even before I got into mommy mode, I was starting to step away from the day trading, because if you guys are traders, like for real, then you know there is not a quality trade every day. I don't know where we got the idea that there is or that there should be, but that's a very toxic trait of trading. When you are a host of a Discord group, like I am / was, in my Discord, I have been publicly trading with my Discord members for years. I felt so much pressure to find a quality trade for everybody in my Discord every single day. If you don't, then they're gonna be on your butt. I'm getting the DMs, the mentions, like people want a trade every day. And you know, beforehand, cool, I'll try to find one. It gets to a point where, is the juice worth the squeeze? I myself have been stepping away from day trading because of the time. Quite frankly, I'm just not interested in the day trading anymore. What I'm interested in is long-term swing trades and leaps. Leaps, y'all. I have been really into leaps. And I've mentioned this a few times, and I don't know if people are catching what I'm putting down, but in today's stock market, you don't have to day trade like that. I mean, you can if you're really trying to run up a bag, like for real, and you're really trying to just, you know, flip some money quick, but it's a hustle. It's a hustle. Yeah, you're not going out sweating. You're on the computer locked in. It's a different type of hustle, but it's a hustle. I'm not in a hustle mode, and I don't want to force myself to try to be in it. I have different priorities now. The way time works for me is different. I'm no longer on my time. I'm on my son's time. And so I've decided to step away from public trading. What does that mean? No more social media marketing my courses, which is a whole nother administrative business time consumed part that I'm releasing from myself. No more weekly Zoom calls. No more running a daily Discord group. Like I said, I'm focusing on private swing trades, which does not need to be managed every day. Family, wellness. Being a trader and being a trading influencer are two totally different things. Being a trading influencer is the hustle of trading, plus the hustle of marketing, plus the pressure of all these people in the community that you've cultivated. But it's a lot of moving parts, y'all. Plus filming, editing, caption writing, DMs, questions. It's a lot. I'm closing this chapter. It's been a good run. However, I still have this huge course that I've worked so hard on, and I've put so much content in there. So much valuable content that's not on YouTube. Nothing in my courses you will find on YouTube. I do not believe in that. Why would people pay for something they can get for free? So it's all original content, lessons, teaching step-by-step, profit examples, profit breakdowns, everything you need to learn to make money from options, Forex, and futures. There's a trading taxes section. I have helped over 2,400 people with this course, which again, I'm very proud of. The course is online. My course platform is Thinkific. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with this course? I'm no longer gonna be promoting it, but before I close the door, I want to put the course on sale for 75% off, which is so jam-packed, up to date, Well, let's just talk about stock options for a moment. I teach 12 strategies on stock options alone in that course. 12. When to get in, when to get out, where to take profit at. You know, I go over all of the nitty gritty things that people tend to leave off of YouTube because it's so valuable. I teach you how to get set up with the broker, how to deposit, withdraw money. Like, I go over everything. Not to brag, but anyone that's completed my course has never had a question. That's how thorough and comprehensive it is. It's very, very detailed. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna call this the retirement sale. I'm gonna run the sale from 9/9 and it's gonna be for a week. I wanna give people a last chance to get in there at this price. Use the code RETIRE, all caps, at checkout. Regardless whether you decide to take advantage of the retirement sale or not, I want to thank everyone so much. I really, really appreciate everyone out there that has supported this channel, supported my trading journey, supported my trading courses. All the links and information for anything I mentioned in the video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And happy trading. Bye, y'all.